Welcome to the Come and See event on the 19th of August 2023. It is a special occasion for me because normally I have a guest speaker, and I thought, you know what, let me be the guest speaker today because I've got something exciting to share with you. Well, to me it's anyway. It's regarding my book, Taffy How. This isn't the actual book, as you can see, but this was how I used to promote it. The cover used to be a lot lighter, more or less like this. And I used to promote it by using manuscripts and then covering it up, sealing it up with a plastic cover and selling it that way. Then eventually I got the book published, and this is one of the very first versions. Look at that, well worn out. This is one of the first versions. It's got copyright Rosalind Roberts, copyright author Rosalind Roberts, updated 2008. So it's an update, this one, so it's not even the first one. And you can see how small the writing is. Look how small the writing is. Look. Looks well used, doesn't it? And then basically, I remember there was a lady, I think she bought roughly about 4 books, and she said that she'd edit one of my books as long as I can exchange it when I get the new version or something like that. And she edited my book. I don't even remember where she lived. I haven't forgotten. And what she did was she edited the book. As you can see, it's got the corrections there on each page, and then she's put the abbreviation of what it means on here. And she's actually written me a letter. This was written in August 2018. She's written, Dear Rosalind, I spent about 10 hours going through your book and marking it up. If you want to become a writer and do not have the money to get your writing properly edited, you need to learn how to write better English with good grammar and punctuation. I have no doubt there are courses online which would help you. It would also be good to try to find a writers group to join. I know several people who have done this and may all enjoy the chance to have other would-be writers criticising their work and to see other people's work. To understand my mark, she said that she's put the meaning of abbreviations in the book. And and then she said that she's done her best to do what she can. And in some places the sentences become completely confused and you will need to rewrite those bits, trying to follow the pattern of punctuation which I have introduced. I hope you find this useful. That is all the help I am able to provide. That was her letter. Would you say that was constructive criticism? Maybe not. It's not all that encouraging, but you know what, that's where I get my strength from people sort of thinking, one, I didn't say I didn't have the money to edit. The way that I look at it is, if I'm meeting people and 1 or 2 people are able to offer me their help, why not take the offer? That's the way that I looked at it at that time. And at that time, it was more difficult than it is, a lot of things are a lot easier now than they were then. So, and again, I've had other people send me letters like that. But to this day, I've sold over 45,000 copies of the book. I have people sometimes stop me on the street and say, when are you going to write another version? Have you written part 2 yet? And it's all encouraging. Of course, you're going to get some people that aren't going to like what I've written. And I was aware that there were a lot of errors in the book. Whenever I sold the book, I did say it needs to be re-edited, But it's taken me, so basically from that editing, I then went on to write the new version eventually. This was the new version. But again, it still needed more editing. So to cut a long story short, it's taken me about 12 years to actually sit down and rewrite the book, Taffy How. And I did that over lockdown, I went over it, and then last year I went over it again. I got someone who could edit and proofread it for me, then obviously I have to go through it again. And I've managed to get a new version of Taffy How, which I'm so pleased about. It's taken me so long to get to this stage where it's being re-edited, it's being re-proofread, I've gone over it and over it, I've had someone else go over it and over it again, and this is the new version. The difference with this one is here. It's got the credit of Elizabeth Salter. She was the one that said, totally enjoyed book, couldn't put it down. Totally inspired by this author's determination. Yeah, there's someone who read the book and totally enjoyed it. So, but a lot of people have said, who said that? Because as you can see here, it doesn't have her name there. So I've updated the book. With her permission, I've put her name there. And, you know, now basically the next stage is to start promoting and marketing in a more professional way. It's now time to raise the bar, so it's all encouraging. There are one or two things in here I can change again, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through it again, because no book's ever perfect. There's always going to be something, do you know what I mean, in the book. But I am aware that one or two things still need to be changed, but they're one or two minor things, so it's all good. So it's a celebration today. And I just thank everybody who has supported me from start till now, and those that are supporting me now, everybody that's coming to the Come and See event, they're all supporting me, they're telling their friends and their relatives to come along, so I really do appreciate that. But I do look forward to seeing you at the next event. Take care, speak to you soon. Bye bye.